Good afternoon and welcome to Walsh University News. My name is Caitlin Hale.
And my name is Mike Doherty.
Today's first story is a special feature on Dr. Dunphy's Money Secrets lecture. This lecture was taught by Walsh's own Dr. Mike Dunphy, nationally recognized professional speaker, and with Gary Sirock, financial advisor from the Sirock Rocket Financial Agency and author of If Your Money Could Talk, What Would It Say? This lecture was to teach Walsh freshman students how to learn and manage their money on a day-to-day basis and for future money planning. We caught up with freshman John Smith to ask his opinion about money secrets.
I had to budget my money, save up my iniquities, and properly balance my checkbook, and to safely manage my money so that I don't go bankrupt someday.
Hi, my name is Megan Kane, and I'm covering the Final Four intramural dodgeball games here at Walsh University, Tuesday, November 18th. This is an intense game as the Final Four teams are competing to move on to the championship game. These teams bring a lot of competitiveness and spirit as they battle it off. Tonight's game will determine who will play in the championship here at Walsh University. This game will take place Tuesday, November 27th at 9 p.m. Come out and support your favorite team as they dodge, dive, and duck their way to victory.
And now over to sports with Mike Doherty.
To start off today's sportscast, we're going to take a look at the women's soccer team. The Walsh women's program ended the season at 9-6-2 overall and 5-6-2 in their first season in the GLIAC. Pictured here is the special game where the ladies wore pink jerseys in honor of breast cancer awareness.
We're wearing pink jerseys because we're trying to auction off the jerseys and raise money for breast cancer awareness.
Where are you?
Next up, we have women's volleyball. The Cavaliers ended the year at 11-15 overall and 8-10 in the GLIAC conference. Ladies are seen here battling crosstown rival Ashland. This was also Walsh's volleyball's first year in the GLIAC, and the ladies fought hard to make a name for themselves and Walsh University in their first year. It must be Women's Appreciation Day, because next we're going to take a look at the Walsh women's basketball team as they entered their first season in the GLIAC. The Walsh women's basketball team has adopted a new style of practice made popular by a lot of the bigger schools across the nation. In this, they use male students and younger coaches from other sports, such as the football team and baseball team, to work against them during practice. The Lady Cavaliers hope that this will add a new level of work ethic and toughness as they take on a rigorous schedule in the upcoming 2012-2013 year. And now back to Caitlin with news on our newest dorm facilities.
Walsh University has added a new dorm on campus this year called Lemon Commons. Lemon Commons is the 10th residence hall attached to Lemon Hall and located between Alexis and Menard. This new building contains 4 floors of combined living learning space. On the ground level, there are 2 full-size classrooms, a lounge area with a fireplace, and an RA station. There are 3 floors that hold 64 residence rooms and are organized into doubles and quads, with each room containing a full kitchen. This new building also has a lot of common area, including computer labs.
Today we're here in Lemon Commons with Sarah Feeney. She is a junior at Walsh University and a resident of this new building. Sarah, how long have you been living in Lemon Commons?
Just for a couple of months. The building actually just opened at the end of August.
Okay, so it's a pretty new building. Tell me, so what are some of the things you like about living here?
I love how the building is so brand new. The bedrooms are huge, which is great since our beds don't have to be bunked. Also, we have really large bathrooms, and there's 4 people in this room, and we each have our own bathroom, which is nice, so there's no sharing.
That is really nice. And it looks like you have a full kitchen, too. That must be really nice for cooking.
Yeah, we have a stove, a full-size fridge, microwave. It's great.
Awesome. Now, what are some of the things, is there anything you don't like about living here?
The kitchen's a little bit small, so sometimes things get a little bit cluttered. And I also don't like the fact that our closets are missing shelves, so it's a little bit awkwardly spaced out.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, thank you so much for letting us talk to you about Lemon Commons. We're here with Brody Wyman. He is a sophomore here in Lemon Commons, and he is a Spanish major and a psychology minor. So Brody, what are some of the things that you do here in the Lemon Commons community area, in lounges such as this one?
As a resident of Lemon Commons, we all gather in the Commons room a lot, and we're watching either movies. Some of the other students play FIFA. They take advantage of the television.
Cool.
We just come out here and gather around. And we also take a lot of opportunity to get to know the international kids. We have a lot of events that correspond with them, so it's all about coming together in the New Lemon.
Great, wonderful.
Up next, we have an interview with Tiffany Kennard, Assistant Director of Residence Life.
Hi, well with us today we have Tiffany Kennard. She goes by TK here on Walsh's campus, and she's the newly appointed Assistant Director of Residence Life here. TK, how did the idea that we wanted to expand onto the original Lemon Hall and create Lemon Commons, how did that really generate and start?
Well, we always are looking to try to see what we can do for the students, and we had a survey that had gone out talking about the type of amenities that our students like the most, and one of the things that came out is that our students were looking for more options regarding being able to have a limited meal plan. Now, for most of you know that the Grove Apartments has a full kitchen, so it affords students to be able to get that limited meal plan, and the same thing for Lemon Hall. And so in trying to meet that need for our students and provide some flexibility in that area, the Commons kind of came out of that as a way to meet that need for students and also provide some more common spaces where some great programming can happen, and to also have some additional classrooms and some other things for our students to enjoy.
Great, awesome. So it just opened here in this August, and we have our first year of students living here. How far ahead was the planning process to start building this? How long was it in the works?
I believe it was, we broke ground, well, it would have been this past February. So actually it came together fairly quickly, but there had been floor plans and different things that had been drawn the previous semester, and actually going back as far as into the previous summer to figure out what it's going to look like, the best way to address some of those concerns as far as space, because that's always a concern for students as well. Will I have enough space? Because all of the commons areas are doubles. And so figuring out what that's going to look like, the living room space, and adding the kitchen and all that. So they did all that leading up to that, and then in February program.
Great. Now I heard the third floor is reserved for Blue and Scholars, which is a brand new program. Can you tell us a little bit more about what that is?
Sure. Unlike the Honors International House, which is more focused on more of like the cultural experience of our international students that are here at Walsh, but also the academic process for our honor students. This one kind of takes it a step further and is looking at the global perspective with regards to service. So saying, what can we do as Walsh students to provide that servant leadership and teaching those students that, and this is that living learning environment for them. So figuring out what does that look like, and then also coming up with a plan on projects that are going to meet those needs for the local community, and then branching out to potentially, well, not potentially, in the future they will have an opportunity to go to either Tanzania, Uganda, and then they'll also get a chance to go to Rome, but they'll be doing service projects and giving back to our global community.
So that's 2 guaranteed global learning programs throughout the whole 4 years here at Walsh. It can be for any major, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Great.
Yeah, and we actually will be looking for another set of students for next year, so there will be applications and different things going out. So if anyone is interested in being part of that Blue and Scholars program, make sure to get that application and fill it out, because we want a variety of different students, because that's the great thing about the program. It's not an academically focused one, so if you have a heart for leadership and service, this could be the program for you too.
Great, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for taking a few minutes to talk with us, TK.
No problem.
I'm Caitlin Hill.
And I'm Mike Doherty.
Thanks for tuning in to Walsh University's newscast.
And I hope you have a great day.